So the MLK Day of Service is an event, this was its third year running, and basically the community gets together to complete a series of community outreach tasks, from donating blood to tying blankets, making care packages that we send to troops overseas, and it's a really great way to live up to Martin Luther King's what he worked for his whole life of making the community a better place than where he found it.
So at the MLK Day of Service, we saw a community coming together to stand up for a man's ideas. This greatly benefit us all. What MLK represented is something that we still see today in our country.
Dr. King truly embodied service. I think the best way to remember him is through teaching our students here in Troy servant leadership and the importance of servant leadership.
It feels really good just knowing that there's something out there that you can do that's gonna help other people. And it's an event it's just really easy to come to. It's already organized for you, so you don't have to do much. You just have to show up and help.
We had families with young children. We had our city, federal, and state government leaders here.
One of the most amazing things that I saw at this event was the diversity of people that came. You know, we had people from all different backgrounds, all different walks of life just come together and just give back for a common cause, and I think that was one of the most amazing things, and that's one of the most amazing things about the city of Troy in itself, is that we have this opportunity to celebrate diversity with such an event, and that was just an amazing thing to witness.
For the care packages, this was actually surprising. So from our perspective, we package them and we send them over to the Middle East where the troops get to enjoy them. At least that's what we thought. But when one of the troops came back, they told us that for them, they take the packages and sometimes they go to the cities and give some of the food and the items to the locals. And it's kind of interesting to see how our culture is mixing with cultures abroad and how these children, because of our actions, are getting a glimpse of our world that they may not otherwise have.
We had a lot of basic necessities that they would need. We had some socks, personal hygiene items, but also there was candy and letters that children and other attendees were writing for the troops.
We ended up with a lot of fleece, which is honestly so amazing, because just think of all the amazing kids who are gonna basically have a brand new blanket as kind of like a late Christmas present. Our box here at the IA was overflowing within 2 weeks that we'd asked for donations, so it's really cool. And actually a lot of the stuff that we do at our meetings is, as we're discussing different logistics, we're actually tying, prepping the blankets together, because all those fleece, all the fleece blankets and stuff that we get, we have to pre-cut, we have to prep it all, so that takes a lot of effort on our parts as well.
So for writing the letters, we expected at first that just children would go there and draw some pictures, but we had people of all ages going and writing full-length notes, some children just drawing a picture of a flag or a heart or a flower, and we put it into every care package, and that we're sure that it'll brighten the day of the people who receive it.
I think privilege is the only word that I can find for it. It truly does feel like a privilege to not only be able to participate in this, but to be able to take a leadership role and see all these people coming together to continue the work of that man that we all admire and respect his mission.